If you were to die today, where would you go? Are you sure you're going to go to heaven? Are you 100% sure? And I answered 80%. I'm not sure. I think at that moment that really scared me. And that was when I realized that I am a sinner and I can't merit going to heaven. So I needed a savior. I was brought up in a Christian household, so 3 generations or even 4 generations. So I was very much in the Christian sphere, but I never really understood it when I was younger because all I thought was we just go to church every Sunday, go to Sunday school, but I never really understood it. So it was more of like a ritual for me. For a period of time, I viewed Jesus as a historical figure. I never really thought of him as Lord or Savior. That was most of my childhood. It wasn't smooth sailing, that's for sure. It was very rough waters. I started going to ministry, I started serving, but I always felt burnt out. I always felt like I was being used. And so it didn't really strike me. I'd say I steadily declined in my relationship with Christ. And I just steadily grew further away from the people who were guiding me. And that was during the pandemic. I strayed away for quite some time. I was chasing wealth, I was chasing material success, all these things. And while chasing those things, I still felt empty. When I came back to my hometown from a conference, I prayed to the Lord, if you're really calling me to serve you, to do ministry, to really focus on you, I want to do that because I don't want to follow my ways anymore. I'm tired of it, and I know I'm just gonna keep falling down. And because of that prayer, it just cascaded just until I just fully surrendered everything. I had to drop out of college. I had to leave the company that I was part of. So it felt like, as a 22-year-old, it felt like I've disappointed everyone. And it really sank to me. And I think that was a time where I said, okay, Lord, I can't control anything. I can't control everything. So this is what I have. I'll give it to you. I just felt a sense of peace, which I've never felt before. I knew that God was with me. He will never leave me nor forsake me. And that really comforted me, knowing that whatever decision I make, God will still use me. And that was the time I said, okay, Lord, I will fully commit to what you want me to do. When Medialight came, it was like an answered prayer. Like after losing my school, my work, it just came out of nowhere. That really humbled me and softened my heart. And still to this day, I'm like, every morning at 4 a.m., first thing I say, Lord, thank you. I don't deserve this, but yet you give me this grace anyway. The past 3 months have been just comfort. I overthink a lot, and knowing who God is, what the truth, not instead of like basing it on my feelings, but knowing who God is truly, I think that gives me so much comfort that I don't worry about tomorrow. It's planning, but not really grasping it too much, but like believing that God will still use it. God will pull you in a direction that you may not be comfortable with, but I know for a fact that God's going to use it, and I know it's going to be good.